All right, we got the Goldenmate Orion 1000 battery. We're going to install this in a camper, do a little review of this thing. I'm going to tell you about the specs on this thing. And I can tell you right off the bat, this is one of the best looking 12-volt batteries I have ever seen. The quality on this thing and the case, it is just amazing. It's got basically a touch screen on the top. I mean, we got to go over all the features. I'm going to go ahead and tell you the specs right quick, show you what all it comes with, and then we'll do an install on a camper, because we all know Life Power 4 batteries are way better than lead acid. And I'm going to replace my buddy's 12-volt battery, so it has a longer lasting battery, and we'll probably end up hooking some solar up to this thing, so a 12-volt battery is always charged. Because of course on a camper, you have a lot of stuff like lights and different things that got to run on 12 volts. So we want to make sure this battery is good to go. So basically what this thing is going to come with is a manual. And I've already been looking through this manual, and I can already tell you, it's a good manual. A lot of these manuals that come from different manufacturers, you know, you're not going to be able to understand the stuff. And basically, this thing's going to come with everything you need. It has the QR codes in it for the manuals. It has all the warranty information, has all the contact information, their website. They got a toll-free number to call for customer service if you ever have a problem with this stuff. They got a customer service email if you have a problem with it. So a lot of great information on here. A 12-volt battery that has communications. Has communication ports right here on the front. It's going to come with a couple of battery lugs here, as you'll be able to see right there. So let's go ahead and quickly go over the specs. Of course, it's a 12.8 volt kind of nominal battery. The max charge voltage is going to be 14.6 volts. Your rated charging rate is going to be 20 amps. Your max charging rate is going to be 50 amps. So it will do 50, but they're going to recommend 20, of course, to prolong the battery life. Of course, this comes with the Life Power 4 battery cell, so it's going to last forever. This thing is rated for more than 5,000 cycles. So, I mean, that's just amazing in itself. I mean, basically, your lifetime, this battery is going to be good for your camper. Of course, this is going to be a 100 amp hour battery, so you're going to have 1,280 watt hours of capacity and power that you have stored in this thing. You're going to have a discharge cutoff voltage of 10.4 volts, and it's going to come with a couple of things that a lot of batteries are not going to have. You're going to have high temperature protection, so if it gets too hot, the BMS is going to turn it off. And it's going to have low temperature protection. So if it gets too cold, it's not going to allow the battery to charge and mess up the cells. So it's going to protect it from that as well. And a lot of 12-volt batteries definitely do not come with that. So that is a great thing. You're not going to have to worry about this battery getting damaged if you leave it in your RV and camper, no matter what kind of weather you're in. And this thing's going to have the IP67 waterproof rating. So basically splash and dust proof. You're not going to have a problem. You don't want to submerge the thing all the way in water. Of course, it is a battery, so you don't want to do that. But you're not going to have to worry if you get a little splash or some dust on this thing. And it comes with, of course, a couple of carrying handles built in right on the sides. You know, no little strings or anything like that. Just part of the case itself. So it's definitely something that I like. And of course, it's going to be a lot lighter than a lead acid battery. It's going to be 13.4 kgs. I don't know why they can't just give us the pounds. I mean, you know, just have both on there. So I'll go ahead and calculate what that is in pounds and put it up on the screen. But let's go ahead and show you the screen on top of this thing. It is amazing. So this is what the top of the battery is looking like. You know, Orion 1000. And you got a little spot here. You put your finger, bam, the screen comes on. 81% battery life. And if you're charging or discharging, it's going to display all the information on there. And it's going to tell you if there's in high voltage or low temperature protection as well. All right, we'll go ahead and show you all the sides. Of course, it has a QR code right on the side where you can get customer support, you know, anytime, 24/7. You know, that's going to be the front of the battery, which you've already seen. And it's got your communication ports on here. Then it has a vent for the cells. If there's ever a problem where they need to vent, it does have a vent on there built in. And then we have all the specs and information on this side right here. So if you need any of the information, it tells you it's 100 amp hours, you know, 12.8 volts. 1,280 watt hours, you know, all the information can be right there on the side. And in the back, it's going to look very similar to the front, except not going to have the communication ports and all that, but definitely a nice heavy duty build. You know, I've never seen a 12-volt battery with a build like this. And it's pretty amazing. I definitely do like this thing. And the battery's got a couple of like little rubber type feet on the bottom. So you can probably, you know, prevent the thing from sliding easily, and then it's not going to mess up a surface that you put it on as well. So you see how it's on my table and it's not just sliding, you know, the thing is stuck. It's making my whole table shake if I move the thing. So you actually have to pick it up to kind of move it. You know, those little rubber feet keep it from sliding easily. But pretty nice battery. I guess the next thing we're going to have to do is charge the thing up and then do some discharge tests just to see what it can do. So I happen to have a 12-volt charger right back here on my shelf. So let's go ahead and get this bad boy hooked up. Man, I'm about to trip over the chair. Definitely some nice terminals on this thing too. I'll have to show you that once I get it all hooked up. And I don't have my hands full. Still got to tighten them down, but let's go ahead and show you the top of these terminals. I mean, these things, a 12-volt battery basically shouldn't be beautiful. I mean, that thing is amazing. Look at that thing. I mean, those are some nice terminals. I mean, it looks like it's copper or something. Definitely nice looking terminals, as you can see. Get some tools and tighten this thing up. All right, looks like a 13mm bolt. All right, plug this charger up to my little power box over here. I just tell you what your input power is. We're starting out at 81%, basically got 132 watts of power coming in. And that will probably bump up here in a minute. The charger probably just starts out a little lower, but it's nice. It's telling you, you know, it's got a little icon on here saying it's charging, and it's saying input, and then it tells you how much, 134 watts right on the battery. I definitely like that. Love things with a display that gives you more information. So bam, as you can see the numbers right there, you know, well over the 1280 watt hours. This battery was supposed to bring in like 1330, and then, you know, the 107 amp hours, that's more than 100 amp hours. So the testing, you know, for the capacity, hey, it did great. All right, we got the Goldenmate Orion battery. We're gonna be putting it right here in my buddy's camper, right here on the front, and it'll be able to run its slide out and its lights and all the other 12-volt stuff, the stabilizers. We'll go ahead and install this thing before it starts raining here. Go ahead and get it going. I'll pull up everything on the app to show you this lithium battery. Of course, it's gonna have a lot more power than this old deep cycle battery. So let's go ahead and get this thing out and get the new battery installed. So basically that's the battery that's gonna be coming out right there. And got the Orion battery right there. And of course it is waterproof, dustproof, all that. But we are gonna have it in a new box, but that battery is a little bit bigger, just slightly, than this one, and we just want to make sure it would fit. So let's go ahead and get this bad boy out of there. All right, right now we got the Goldenmate battery hooked up, and it's pulling out 10 watts. I guess there's something in the rig running. You know, it's pulling out just a little bit of power, and we're gonna see what this thing can do. He's doing the leg jack. We'll see how much power it's pulling out. So right now it's 62 watts and 4.7, 5.1 amps. He's going up. Now it's using 10 amps, 126 watts. Now I have it pulled up right here as he's doing it. 132 watts. Maybe I'll just put it right on top of myself. 137 watts, and he's going up with the legs. Now he's going to do the stabilizers on the unit down here. See what kind of power that uses. So right now, it just hit the blocks. Now it's going up 207 watts, 400 watts at about 30 amps. Didn't have a problem moving that at all. Let's see what else we can try out. So the batteries, you know, of course, not having a problem, still at 100% doing that. It's gonna take a long time for this battery to die doing these little bit of things. So let's go ahead and try something else. All right, and he's got his power turned off over here. You know, all his breakers, what is it, the 50 amp breaker that's running this?
30.
The 30. All right, so all the breakers are off, but basically the 30 amp breaker what usually runs this panel. And as you can see, no lights on right there, so everything's running from the lithium battery. And you can probably see it whenever we were using the app as well. All right, so as you can see right now, we're still pulling that 10 watts. He's gonna go ahead and turn the lights on. And we're pulling 37 watts, 35, 37 watts. Basically run these lights like it is right now for 35.6 hours. All right, now we got all the lights on in the unit, and it's pulling 67 watts, 68 watts. I have it pulled up right here for you to see it. And it can run for 19 hours with all the lights on in the camper. So, you know, as you can see, all the lights are on. All right, now we're gonna see how much power. As you can see, we still got the 67 watts coming out at 726, and we just started in the slide, and it's up to 300 watts. As you can see, it's moving it fine. Let's go ahead and move the camera down so you can see. See the slide is moving in, still pulling out 240 watts. Not having a problem. Pulling out 16 amps out of the battery. All right, as you can see right here, we got 99% battery power after moving the slide, moving the stabilizers, running all the lights. And, you know, most of the time that stuff you're only be doing for a second. All right, we're getting ready to move out the awning here and see how much power comes out. So he's got it coming out right now. Got 88 watts coming out. So that thing that ain't using much power at all. You turn the lights off or they're still on? So it's already at about 60 some watts with the lights. And so that thing's only using about 20 watts to take out the awning. That ain't bad there. You can see still coming out there. So with the awning, all the lights on the inside and the lights on the outside, only 80 some watts. Now it's back down. Now it's back down to that 68. Sure. Oh, he's retracting it out. Now we went up to 142. 142 watts with it going in. So it's using a little more power to go in. 134 watts. 125 watts. So I guess a little harder to go in, but still nothing for this battery. Only 9 amps coming out. Not a problem at all. Even if you did this for 10 hours straight, the battery would still be good. And of course, you're only going to do this for a couple minutes at a time and just running lights and the basics. And it's all the way in, back down to 65 watts. All right, so if you want one of these batteries to run your camper, it's definitely a good option. What we're going to do right now is turn the AC power back on and look here on the app. So it's going to go ahead and flip the switch and see what we got. And right now, we're charging at 54 watts with the battery. So it's at 99%. Once it gets up to 100, it's going to stop charging. So through your regular system, you can charge your battery back off of grid power if you have, or shore power if you have it hooked up. And then I'm pretty sure if you have your vehicle hooked up to it too, it'll charge back to 12 volt. And remember, if you're interested in this battery, I'll definitely have it linked up below. I think it's about $260. I'll leave all that, down in the description. And they did give me a 10% off discount code. So if you want to pick one of these up, you'll be able to save you a little bit of money. And the thing, it's one of the nicest 12 volt batteries I've ever seen. Definitely like the case, the IP67 rating, the dust proof rating, and the waterproof, splash proof rating. So definitely pretty good. Got the Bluetooth app, you can track everything. So if you want to use it for your RV or your boat or whatever setup that you have, that you're interested in, using a 12 volt battery, hey, go ahead, pick you one up, and it's an affiliate link, and it will help out the channel. And I do appreciate it. Hey, and if you like this kind of video, hey, think about hitting that subscribe button, hitting that like button, and thanks for watching.